Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Friday, March 2nd, 2018. Well, we have our lion roaring right off the coast right now as a low pressure system is rapidly intensifying off the New Jersey coast into the south of Long Island. You can see the wind evolution here. Very nice, with winds from the north over Long Island and Connecticut around anywhere from 15 to 20 miles per hour. Temperatures are in the upper 30s to lower 40s. Along the New Jersey coast with a westerly wind, winds are anywhere from 5 to 15 miles per hour. As our low pressure system continues to deepen, you can see the evolution of the circulation developing and solidifying. So our temperature scheme right now this morning is very important. Upper 30s to lower 40s over the New York City metro, lower to mid 40s over the Philadelphia metro and New Jersey coast. As you move towards the interior, mid to upper 30s in your lower elevations, but in your upper elevations, let's say above 700 feet, you're talking about temperatures in the lower to mid 30s. And this is going to be a huge theme throughout the day. How fast will these temperatures fall? And when we do mix over to snow at times along the coast, will that snow actually accumulate? So I'm going to go over what I think is going to evolve here and why I'm going a bit above, beyond some of the model guides here. Even this morning, this is how difficult meteorology is. Even this morning, the latest model guidance has a split, just in New York City alone, from a trace to 8 inches in New York City. That is the guidance that we have to work with. So this is why when you look at models, you have to break down each level and kind of say, okay, what is the model doing? What does that compare to the observations? And based on what I've learned over the years, via either college or just via experience, what should actually evolve. And that's why automation is never really going to take hold in meteorology. But that's another discussion for another time. So here we are, we have our storm developing. Warm boundary layer at the surface for most locations except for the higher elevations. On the surface map, you can see our low pressure system right off the New Jersey coast down at 988 millibars. I just checked out the latest raw data, and this is actually down to 985 millibars now. So this low pressure system is rapidly intensifying. It's what we call bombing out. And it's going to really explode as we move on through the morning hours into the afternoon hours, basically to the southeast of Long Island, to the south of New England. While that's happening, you're going to see your precipitation shield pivot. And we're seeing that already starting to evolve right now on the radar. You can see basically this whole orientation is shifting. What was east to west now is becoming more east, northeast to southwest. And that whole evolution is going to continue to evolve, and precipitation back here will continue to backbuild. Now notice we have the precipitation type on this radar here. Now you see how the snow signal popped up around New York City, but temperatures are around 40 degrees. So obviously you may have snow in the air, but it's not going to accumulate because it's 40 degrees and your sidewalk is wet. So typically what happens is that you get this rain snow mix. The model tries to pick up on this, and that's how you get the evolution that we are seeing now. So here is the whole setup here evolving. What we're going to expect is that already snow is well established for the higher elevations, like around northeastern Pennsylvania. We're seeing significant snowfall already accumulating. As you head back towards the far northern interior where the cold air is much deeper, let's say around State College, steady snow. And because the way that the storm is evolving, it's actually warmer in New York City at the mid-levels than it is in Dover and Baltimore, where temperatures are much colder in the mid-levels. So we're seeing this snow expansion. I even gotten some reports around sleet. So a very interesting dynamic storm, very difficult to forecast for, but hey, that's why we love this business. So this storm will continue to evolve. Watch out for very heavy rainfall. And then as we could see on the latest infrared satellite picture, here is our low pressure system starting to get its act together. Look at this, and you can see very well established. Here's your moisture transport conveyor belt. Here's your cold conveyor belt. Here's your dry conveyor belt. Everything's evolving. Textbook nor'easter evolving right here off the New Jersey coast. And we're watching it hour by hour take shape and basically evolve. So here is what we're going to be expecting throughout the day today as this storm evolves. Okay, we'll zoom in, and for this morning, our low pressure system intensifies, running along the coast, snow over the interior. This afternoon, that rain snow line is going to slowly creep down towards the coast. And as that evolves, you're going to see more snow mix in with this rain on the coast, and very heavy snow take shape over portions of the interior, like the Poconos, northwestern New Jersey, the Hudson River Valley, northwestern Connecticut. Now, again, the evolution and the snow accumulation of this potential is going to be highly elevation dependent. So the higher you up in the you are on elevation, the more likely you will see heavier snowfall. Meanwhile, along the coast, you're going to have heavy rainfall mixing with snow at times. And then look at towards this evening, notice we start to see that mix really tried to take hold, but the storm is pulling away. And by the time we get to midnight tonight, again, periods of rain and snow showers. The heaviest precipitations off the coast are low pressure systems down to 969 millibars. And you see how this pressure gradient here is established, producing very strong northwesterly winds ranging anywhere from 15 to 30 miles per hour away from the coast and 20 to 40 miles per hour along the coast. So here is basically what we're expecting in this evolution. Again, temperatures throughout the region will fall through the lower to mid 30s over the higher elevations and basically meander around the upper 30s to lower 40s throughout the region along the coast, which is why the potential for accumulation is going to be limited along the coast. So again, along the coast here, mostly rain. You could see a trace of snow on some cold surfaces, especially towards the end of the storm. Look for wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. Coastal flooding is a significant problem for the New Jersey coast, Long Island, the Battery in New York City. This is going to be a significant coastal flooding scenario with the potential for major beach erosion from this storm. Look for winds to really ramp up this afternoon, ranging anywhere from 20 to 40 miles per hour, gusts possibly up to over 60 miles per hour. Some of the latest HRR guidance, which is a kind of a mesoscale model, is suggesting wind gusts over 70 miles per hour along the immediate coast and over the coastal waters. So this is definitely a major wind event for the coast. And over the interior too, you're going to be talking about winds 15 to 30 miles per hour. Over the higher elevations with that heavy wet snow, definitely the potential for downed trees, downed tree limbs, power lines, so on and so forth. So power outages are a major threat throughout the entire region. As you move a little bit north and west, a little bit colder, thus the trace to 2 inches of snow. Again, this is elevation dependent. If you're at sea level, most likely a trace. If you're up approaching 700 feet, more likely you could see up to 2 inches of snow on some cold surfaces as that rain-snow evolution takes shape. And then as you go into the northern interior, again, elevation dependent. Rain to wet snow, well, the rain's already over. We've gone over to wet snow. Below 700 feet, a trace to 2 inches. 700 to 1,000 feet, I'm thinking 3 to 6 inches. And above 1,000 feet, this is where you're going to get your jackpot, 6 to 12 inches. And then as you move further north into the central New York, towards the higher elevations there, some locations may actually get up to 2 feet of snow. So it's going to be a very impressive storm up there. This storm will be leaving by tonight through early tomorrow morning, but the winds will remain through Saturday. So back to our forecast, by the time we get to Saturday morning, everything starts to clear out, but the winds are going to be strong from the northwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusts over 30 miles per hour. Look for temperatures on Saturday to range from the lower to mid 30s for lows and mid to upper 40s for highs. So we're actually going to see a pretty good melting scenario take shape for tomorrow afternoon. On Sunday, watch out for that black ice, especially over the higher elevations. Look for temperatures on Sunday with scattered cloud cover in the lower to mid 30s for lows and mid to upper 40s for highs. On Monday, high pressure will be in control. Watch out for that black ice threat again over the higher elevations. Lows in the upper teens to lower 20s over the higher elevations, lower to mid 20s along the coast. High temperatures on Monday in the lower to mid 40s. On Tuesday, look for increasing clouds with showers towards the evening as this low pressure system and this warm front approaches. Temperatures will range from the mid 20s for lows and mid to upper 40s for highs. On Wednesday, our low pressure system starts to redevelop off the coast. Watch out for a potential nor'easter once again for Wednesday with periods of rain, possibly some higher elevation snowfall. Temperatures will range from the lower to mid 30s for lows and lower to mid 40s for highs. Possibly colder as you go up at higher elevations. We'll have to watch that very carefully. On Thursday, that low pressure system leaves, some lingering rain and snow showers in the morning, followed by clearing skies. Temperatures will range from the upper 20s to lower 30s for lows and lower to mid 40s for highs. And on Friday, High pressure and complete control, scattered cloud cover, lows in the mid to upper 20s, highs in the lower to mid 40s. That is your forecast discussion for today. We will have coverage on this storm throughout the day, so keep on focusing on Twitter. Premium members, we will have premium updates and premium discussions and live coverage throughout the day as we track this storm and we watch the evolution. Thank you, and as always, stay safe out there.